Good Monday morning, everybody. This is Steve, Monday Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. We've got a lot to unpack today, so let's go ahead and get started. Quite a bit going on out there. So keeping our eye on Tropical Storm Zeta down here. And this storm is expected to continue to track up into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll have more on the track shortly. The reason why I'm showing you this, though, is this storm will have an impact on our weather later in the week. So let's go ahead and I want to turn one thing on real quick before we jump ahead here. I want to show you so this is infrared. Let me turn that off and turn on the water vapor, because one thing I am keeping my eye on is quite a bit of dry air in the Gulf right now. Now, under good conditions, what would happen is Zeta would make her way up and get into the Gulf of Mexico, and we would start to see that dry air create some instability in the storm and weaken it. Unfortunately, that dry air is going to give way as a ridge of high pressure that's holding it in place will weaken as we move through the day and allow for some moist air to get in here and give that storm the opportunity to actually re-strengthen or to strengthen more and go from what's now a tropical storm to a hurricane. So let's go ahead and make our way up here, and we'll turn the radar on now and take a look at what's going on around the country. So as you can see, where our next cold front is, there is some rain, sleet, freezing rain. There's some snow in there. Quite a bit going on in the midsection of the country right now. All this is making its way east. It won't bring snow to our area, but it's going to get quite chilly this weekend as we get into the Halloween weekend. Let's go ahead and get in closer to home now. We'll turn on the mesophil and the METAR, because the temperatures are going to be the big story for us today. And some of these haven't updated yet, but temperatures are in the low 50s around the county. You can see low 50s out toward the coast, 60s as well, upper 60s to near 70 right along the Outer Banks there. Up into the mountains, there's some 50s as well. We'll go ahead and turn on the model fill here and give you an update on what the models are going to show. Let me just make sure we got the temperatures on first. There we go. And we'll turn on the model fill now so you can see what the models are showing for us, and we'll get that turned on. So let's see, this is 7 a.m. Nope, sorry, this is actually 4 a.m. 5, 6. Here's 7 a.m. We are in the again in the low 50s. As we make our way into the morning hours, we've got 8 a.m. now, 9, 10, starting to see some upper 50s, low 60s around the county. This is now 11, 12, into the low 60s around the county. 1 p.m. still in the low 60s, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. still hanging out in the low 60s, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. we start to see things transition back to some cooler air. We will start to warm up as we go through the next 24 hours, though. Let's go ahead and head over and take a look at our weather impacts, and quite a bit to talk about as we go through the next few minutes here. So patchy fog burns off by around 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy conditions throughout the day. Winds will be out of the north-northeast, keeping a chill in the air. And the big story again, Tropical Storm Zeta, it's going to have an impact on our weather as we get to the middle of the week. Storm's expected to strengthen as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. Track shows Zeta making landfall late Wednesday into early Thursday morning, anywhere between the Florida Panhandle and central Louisiana. That'll start to tighten up as the storm gets closer to us over the next few days. And as far as rainfall totals, we could see anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall from this storm. And that's right now, though. That's going to fluctuate again, because as the track starts to tighten up and we get a better handle on exactly where this storm is going, we'll be able to determine exactly how much rainfall we're getting. But again, early indications anywhere between 1 inch and 1.5 inches. If that track shifts further east, it increases our rain chances. Shifts further west, it decreases our rain chances. So we'll have to see what happens again. Sunset times through November 20th. So big thing happening here this weekend. The clocks change. We fall back, lose an hour on November 1st. So it will have an impact on when the sun goes down for us. This Friday, sunset's going to be at 6:28 p.m. But by next Friday, November the 6th, 5:22 p.m. On November 13th, 5:17 p.m. and on November 20th, 5:13 p.m. So you're going to get really close to around 5 o'clock by Thanksgiving with the sunset times. And we'll continue to keep you updated on that as we make our way through the month of November. Again, remember, On Halloween Day, long range winter forecast is coming. Again, we release that every year on Halloween Day. We're going to do it again this year, and I'll have that available for you. It's going to be available on our website, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's also going to be available on WSRG TV in Salisbury. So if you know anybody that wants to take a look at it, there are plenty of options to be able to see what I am predicting for our winter season upcoming here. Another thing about Halloween, this is our first look at our trick-or-treat forecast. And as you can see, it is going to be quite chilly when the kiddos go out to trick-or-treat. Mostly cloudy. Temperature is going to be in the low to mid 40s. I've got 44 degrees. This is if you're heading out around 6 p.m. Now, again, there's a couple of days left for that to fluctuate up and down. It could warm up a few degrees. It could actually cool down a few degrees. We'll have to see as we make our way over the next couple of days. But 44 is a pretty good indication of where we're going to be, at least for now, when the kiddos go out trick-or-treating. If they head out around 6 p.m., if they go out a little earlier, it's going to be just a little bit warmer. The later you go out in the evening, it's going to get colder. So again, keep that in mind. Make sure to bundle up, as it is going to be a chilly Halloween. Just to give you some reference, last Halloween, when I did this forecast, it was actually in the mid 70s at 6 p.m. So a big difference between last year and this year with the cooler weather coming in right in time for trick-or-treating. The 5-day forecast sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them at www.sasloop.com and mention that you saw they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County Weather. They'll give you $25 off that first time service call. So today we'll see partly sunny skies, high of 66 degrees, increasing clouds as we head into the evening hours, low of 54. As that high pressure starts to weaken, it'll allow for some warmer weather to come in for the next few days. We'll see partly sunny skies on Tuesday with a high of 73, 56 for the low with mostly clear skies Tuesday evening. On Wednesday, we've got partly sunny skies with a high of 74. We've got rain chances creeping in Wednesday evening with a low of 62. That's coming from, again, the approach of what is currently Tropical Storm Zeta. It will become a hurricane over the next few days. It will likely be a tropical depression by the time it makes its way through our area, but it will bring rain to us nonetheless. That's what tropical systems do. They pull in a ton of moisture. So low of 62 on Wednesday evening. Thursday, we will see an 80% chance of rain, and it could be heavy at times with a high of 72, low of 54. On Friday, our next cold front comes through. This is a strong one. It's the one that's going to cool us off for Halloween. So looking at partly sunny skies, high of 64 on Friday with a low of 42 under mostly clear skies. Halloween Day right now looking like we're going to struggle to get out of the 50s. That's why the trick-or-treat forecast is as low as it is. We'll continue to keep you updated on that, though. For updates throughout the day or anytime, you can visit our website at www.rowancountyweather.com. We'll keep you updated there. On our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, feel free to follow us there or like us there. And then if you know someone who doesn't utilize the internet or social media, but they do have cable television, they can check us out at WSRG TV in Salisbury. It's available on Hotwire. It's available on Spectrum. And we'll keep you updated on all these platforms. And for the latest on Tropical Storm Zeta and what we can expect there, as well as the updates on the trick-or-treat forecast as we make our way through the week, just check us out on any of those areas and we'll keep you updated. As always, thank you for following Rowan County Weather and enjoy your Monday, everybody.